Guys, so I'm here today to film a foundation review video for you. I was, just cruising Amazon the other day because I was buying stuff and I decided to look at the new foundations, new makeup. And I know Maybelline is coming out with a new Radiant foundation, but when I went to go look at it, it was only pre-order and wouldn't start shipping till December 3rd or something. And I fly to the Philippines on December 5th. So I do want to try that, but it just wasn't something that made sense to me. But then I also saw this foundation and I was like, is this new or have I just never seen it in stores before in Canada, which it could be either one. This is the Maybelline New York Dream Satin Liquid. It's a foundation plus hydrating serum, and that's what got me because it is the winter. I have dry skin. It is fucking cold here and I love the idea of a hydrating serum. So I wanted to try it out and I wanted to try it out on camera. So here we are. Before I get into this video, you should subscribe to my channel. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday, and I mean, you're already here. The button is right down there. Just press it. Did you press it? You didn't press it yet. I'm watching you. So I'm gonna read some claims about this foundation before I show you guys kind of the demo. It looks like on the Maybelline website there are only 12 shades, which sucks because it's 50 shades of beige, so I wish Maybelline would get it together. I got the shade Porcelain Ivory. Let's see if there's a description. No description, but it just looked like the most my skin tone shade. I fucking hate shade matching online, especially because the first 3 shades are always look the same, but they could also be really dark. It could go any way. So this says it is a lightweight foundation that delivers the look of completely poreless skin with a perfected airbrush finish. Lightweight and breathable 8-hour liquid foundation delivers cake-free medium coverage that moisturizes all day. Suitable for sensitive skin, and it says apply with fingertips or the Dream Blender. I'm guessing they have their own beauty blender. That probably sucks. So medium coverage is kind of my jam. I always say I like full coverage, but whenever I use full coverage foundations, I always feel I have to shear them out a little bit, or I can't be too heavy-handed because I find that they get cakey really quick on my skin. So I love the idea of a medium cover. My ideal foundation is a medium buildable coverage foundation. So medium sounds great to me. Packaging wise, it's in a glass bottle. We have a pump that has a lock on it, which is magical. You get your standard 1 fluid ounce in here, and Maybelline used to be the jam. I feel they used to have the Dream, remember the Dream Mousse foundation when everyone used that back in 2005 and it was the shit? So I'm not sure if this is new or repackaged or reformulated or just no one's talked about this, but I haven't heard anyone review this, and so I kind of wanted to see it for myself. So I will insert a clip now of applying this to my face. Okay, so I've already primed my face. I just used my Smashbox primer water because it doesn't really affect my face right now, and I don't know which primer. I didn't want to use my Milk Makeup one because I feel that's cheating. And I just took the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer just on the outside of my nose and on tip of my nose because that's where my foundation kind of looks greasy and gross sometimes. So I have the shade 10 Porcelain Ivory. We have a pump. Oh, it's locked. Hold please. Okay, so I pumped out about a pump and a half because the first pump is never a full pump. It's a pretty thick consistency, and I'm using my beauty blender because that's what I always use. Let's hope that this shade, oh, this shade is pretty spot on, to be honest. Oh, this feels really, it says it's supposed to give me a medium coverage, but I don't know if my sponge soaked that all up, but I don't see a whole lot happening over there. Okay, so that was 2 pumps. I guess 2.5 pumps, and I still have lots of redness around my chin, around my nose, discoloration here. We're gonna take another pump, I guess, and see if this is buildable. Slightly, but not really. Okay. So the foundation is on and it is in no world medium coverage. It does look, I'm just looking at my mirror, it does look skin-like and natural, but that's because, probably because I'm looking at my skin. So as you can see, you can still see like all of my discoloration. It has like a nice radiance to it and like I said, like a skin-like finish, but it's not sinking really into my fine lines in my forehead. But there's also not a whole lot of coverage happening here. I'm going to finish my face. My camera is crooked. I'm gonna finish my face. I'm only going to conceal under my eyes and probably like this one pimple right here. And we'll see what it looks like. Sometimes foundations take a minute to like set down and then they like get a little bit more coveragey, but I don't see this happening with this one. BRB. I just put my concealer on, so I want to just kind of touch back in and show you that I can always tell a foundation doesn't have good coverage when my concealer looks this crazy under my eyes. Like, as you can see, they look super bright, and this concealer isn't too light for me. It's the Tarte Shape Tape in Light that I use all the time. It's just because it's so full coverage that the rest of my face looks like I have nothing on. So again, I'm gonna finish my face. I just want you guys to see this, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I was already going for like a soft glam look today because that's just kind of what's been in lately and I like the idea of it. So I'm glad I went soft glam because this is not a medium coverage foundation at all. Although for me, soft glam, I love a soft glam with like full coverage. It's kind of like when you want to wear red lipstick and you want like just liquid liner and red lips, but like your face to look fucking flawless. We're not getting that today. Once it's all on, it's not so bad. I set it with my MAC Maybelline Skin Finish Natural in Light Plus. It has a slight amount of coverage, but I just like tap my brush in it and then press it into my skin with like one go. So I really didn't get any extra coverage for that. You can see that like I said, I only concealed under my eyes. You can see I've got this nice like radiance on my chin and on my forehead. So it definitely has like that hydrating serum in it, but I just don't think it's full coverage. Now that we're fully on, you can see like here is all of my discoloration here, just my whole face. This side doesn't look as bad, but I don't have as much discoloration there. My forehead looks like really nice and shiny, like not shiny, but like healthy. And because of the hydrating serum, like it is sinking into my fine lines, but not as much as normal. But the coverage just isn't there. Do I look like I have no pores? I don't know, I can't tell because my skin is so discolored. So right now it is 10:25. We'll call the check-in time 10:30. So far, I definitely think this is more of a light coverage foundation, like maybe light buildable. Like I wouldn't call this medium at all because it's not covering anything for me. Like it looks fine. I'm just gonna go run some errands today and then hang around the house. Like I'm not concerned about it, but so far I think I'm gonna hate it. So if you want to see how this wears throughout the day, then keep watching. Okay, it is 4 p.m. So this foundation has been on for 6 hours? 4.5 hours. Wait, 5.5 hours. I'm a communications major, okay? Did I have a nap and completely fuck up my eyeliner? That's your guess. But foundation-wise, it's still on. Like, around my mouth is kind of gone because I ate lunch. Shit happens. Also, my foundation always rubs off around my nose because I always am, like, rubbing my nose because I have, like, a permanently runny nose for my whole entire life. And I have a flaky. But really, all my nap messed up was my eyeliner was, like, all under my eye over here. So I just kind of, like, fixed it. But other than that, everything looks the same. It hasn't really faded too much. It is kind of settling in my chin. My forehead looks fine. Cheeks look fine. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of coverage going on anyway, so it's not like it's really going to get settled and look cakey. Like, it feels fine. Nothing's really happened. It's only been 5 hours. Like, it's lasted, but I mean, for like a light foundation, usually my issue with foundations is they get like cakey and gross and kind of like break up, whereas because this is more of a hydrating foundation, usually that doesn't happen. You can see like it's like gone here and it's kind of settled in this little chin crevice I've got going on, which is just dreams. Cheeks look fine. Forehead looks fine. Like sometimes, usually my foundation gets like cakey right here for me and like on my forehead, but actually my forehead looks totally fine and like healthy. Like it looks a little oily maybe, but like nothing that like I would be mad about. Like it looks fine for me. So yeah, I have like some thoughts right now, but I'll save it all for the end because I find that I repeat myself a lot in these videos because I just say the same shit now. And then again, when I do my last check-in, like I said, it's been 5.5 hours. The foundation is still on my face. It's still not full coverage. It has lasted, and I had a nap. So I will be back at the end of the night. Usually I do about a 10-hour wear test because I feel like that is more helpful for people who like, you know, work an 8-hour job and you have time to like do your face, get to work, work your work, get home, see what your face looks like, right? Right. So this is where we are. We will see you in another 5 hours and we'll see what we see. Can you see the box of shoes sitting in my hallway? I hope you can. I was too lazy to close my curtain. Okay, it is 9:37, so this has been on for 11 hours? 11 hours. Not a whole lot has changed from my last check-in. Everything pretty much looks the same. Like it didn't totally, like it kind of separated a little bit on my forehead and stuff, but it's been 11 hours and it said the description only said 8-hour wear, so I can't really give it slack for that because based on the description is kind of what I try to judge things on. If you have oily skin, you won't like this. If you have dry skin and you like a lighter coverage, you'll like this. It's just not what I like, and in the description it says it's medium coverage. I wouldn't call this medium. I would call this a light buildable coverage foundation, buildable to like a light medium, but not like a full medium coverage. It's not medium coverage. Like for me, this might be a nice like summer foundation because it has the hydrating serum in it. It's light coverage, it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It's luminous, so if that's what you like, you'll like this. Just for me personally, it's not my cup of tea. I like a medium coverage glowy foundation. Like right now, the Fenty, I just threw it on the floor. The Fenty Hydrating Foundation is my current go-to. This just isn't full coverage enough for me, or even really a medium coverage for me personally, so that's all I have to say. It lasted fine. It looks glowy and luminous. If you're oily, you'll hate this. If you're normal to dry or have really dry skin, you'll probably really like this because I do feel like it doesn't look dry or cakey anywhere, which is something that I get with a lot of the more full coverage foundations. I probably should just like start wearing light coverage foundation, but like I won't and you can't make me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you've tried this foundation out and what you think about it. Is it new? I definitely will try out the Radiant one. Maybe I'll read the description first and see if it's something I would actually like before I buy it. But I mean, what's the fun in that? So thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye!